And now, sports with Joey Dubois.
Highland and Thunder Ridge both punched their tickets to the state tournament earlier in the day, so tonight's district title game may have only been for bragging rights, but the Rams certainly were swinging the bats with a purpose at Capel Field. The Titans bat first, runner on for Brinley Dable. She singles to center. Both runners would later come around to score on a couple of Rams errors, so it's 2-0 Titans early on in this one. But then the Rams step in, bases loaded for Taylor Boyer. She sends one way up into shallow left center field. It's a tough one to play, and it drops in there. Paisha Burrup comes around to score, and the bases are juiced once again. Emily Kendall's next up, and she hits what I think might be the farthest home run I've seen all season. Opens this game up right away in the bottom of the first inning. It's 5-2 Rams with still only one out. So we're still in the bottom of the first now, and it's Billy Nate. She has two runners on and hits one hard into left field. Maddie Kendall is rounding third. She'll come around and score at the plate, extending that Rams lead out even further. Now here's the cherry on top. Jenna Kern steps up and she turns on one, pulls it straight to left field, stays fair for another Rams home run. The Highland offense doesn't let up. They win the 5A district title 16-10. Over at Ward Park, Pokey versus Century for the 4A district title. The Thunder lead by 3, and McKinley Hill adds on, sends it back where it came from, single up the middle, and makes it a 4-run game. Runners back on the corners now for Pokey. Kirsten Kent at the plate, and she sends one deep to right center field. The Diamondbacks are on the run, but can't quite get there in time. Multiple runners come around to score for Pokey, and a close play at third base here, but the tie goes to the runner, and Kent is in there. And it helps when Mia Lusk is pitching lights out, just like she has so often this season. Pulls the string here for a strikeout. Now check out the Thunder defense. Taylor Rogers over there at second base. Pop-up is going to come her way, chasing after it. And she snags it right there on the outfield grass. And on the very next play, this is why they call it the hot corner, Taylor Bunderson grabs it out of the air. Pokey wins it 10-0, winning the district crown and advancing to the 4A state tournament. And catching up on some baseball district tournament action, the Pocatello Thunder taking the 4A crown, defeating Preston 13-3 on Tuesday. They'll be a top seed in next week's state tournament. And Idaho Falls winning the 5A district title, taking down Highland by scores of 5-2 and 8-3. But the Rams will also be heading to Boise, looking for revenge on their way to a state title. If you're looking for something to do Saturday night, I might have an idea. Extreme Dwarfinators Wrestling will be at the Rooftop Bar in Lava at 5 p.m. The Dwarfinators website says it's a family show and describes their wrestlers as a highly technical and enthusiastic workforce. The tour is coming off of a couple of stops in Wyoming. The Rooftop Bar has hosted a number of different fighting events, but never anything quite like dwarf wrestling.
Originally, we wanted to do this last year, but with COVID, things have been challenging, so this is the first year we've been able to actually lock it up. We're really excited to have them come. It'll be a fun show. We're excited to see things not just that people will enjoy, but people that just take what they have and they find a way to be successful with it, and we're really excited for these guys to come and do a show for us.
I'll be there Saturday with full coverage of the show. That'll do it for sports. Back to you, Misty.
Definitely looking forward to that. All right,
Me too.
Thank you, Joey.